right, Drew. What a beautiful Memorial Day weekend, really. For most of the weekend, it's been nice.
Yeah, the weekend was so gorgeous. We saw sunny skies all the days. We were into the 70s, and then today reaching into the 80s. Hopefully, you all got out and enjoyed some of it if you had a 3-day weekend, because we are seeing some changes. But right now, we're still at that 80 degrees in Spokane, sunny skies. Our wind starting to die down just a little bit out of the west, 15 miles an hour in Coeur d'Alene. We're also seeing 80 degrees, sunny skies, winds out of the west 11 miles an hour. That was our high today, 80 degrees. Our low, 54 degrees. You can see both temperatures above our average. That high, 10 degrees above our average, but we did not reach that record high of 96 degrees. Boy, would that be warm. Our sunset at 8:36 p.m. But even though we didn't reach that record high, we did still see some very warm Memorial Day weather compared to years past. Not quite like last year, though. Last year we were at 87 degrees for our high, but over the past 10 years, this was definitely one of the warmest Memorial Days. We're usually into the 60s on Memorial Day over the past decade, but today definitely one of the warmer ones. As we have high pressure over the region, that is starting to break down this evening, though. That is going to be out of the region starting tomorrow, and a cold front is going to be moving in, cooling our temperatures down quite a bit. We're also going to be seeing more clouds move into the region. The good news, though, is that we aren't going to see any precipitation with that. But ahead of that cold front, we are seeing our winds picking up, especially east of the Cascades. Taking a look at our winds right now, 18 miles an hour in Moses Lake, 28 miles an hour in Wenatchee, 13 miles an hour in Omax, 15 miles an hour in Spokane. And definitely, we're seeing a breezy day out there today. That has also elevated our fire risk today. With those breezy winds, we are relatively dry around the region. Our humidity is low. We do have the potential for fire spreads if a fire were to start. So if you do have any more celebrations planned this evening, just keep that in mind if you're going to be around any kind of fires, that we do have that elevated fire risk today. Our flooding is also getting better around the region. We just have 2 flood warnings in effect right now. One for the Pend Oreille River below Albany Falls. They're experiencing moderate flooding. The river is expected to rise a little bit more over the next coming days, but around Thursday is when it will peak, and then it's going to be starting to go back down. The Lake Pend Oreille is at minor flooding and expected to stay at minor flooding through the week. And the good news, the Okanagan area that was experiencing that major flooding, that river is finally below flood levels and is not expected to crest again. And then just another reminder, we've talked about this already in the newscast, but our river waters are extremely cold out there. So tonight, if you're doing any more activities outside, just be aware that those waters are incredibly cold and not safe to be in. On our 24-hour forecast, that high pressure is moving out of the region, but as I was saying, no precipitation is going to be moving in. That is going to be nice, but our temperature is cooling way down. You can see on our temperature trend, something we're not quite used to seeing over the past couple of days. Our temperatures are going to be below average through the week, only 66 degrees by the beginning of next week. Going to feel very cool. Our lows tonight into the lower 50s, upper 40s around the region, and our highs tomorrow only into the lower 70s for most of the region. A couple mid-70s, though, out there. And then we're into the 60s for the rest of the week. You can see 69 degrees kind of peaking on Saturday, and then 67, 66 Sunday and Monday, with the potential of seeing some rain showers both of those days.
Oh, we're going to feel that cool off for sure.
Yeah, it could be nice if
nice change.
You know, we got used to the hot temperatures. Now we can get a little bit of cool off.
We were ahead of the game with those hot temperatures anyway, so thanks a lot, Drew.